So not only are we not winning, but we're playing an unfit team. Perhaps that's the reason why. Tonight with me, West Indies Cricket Board Territorial Development Officer Wendell Coppin is here to answer some questions. And Ray Armstrong makes his debut on the show. Ray, of course, is one of the island's leading personal trainers who should know a thing or two about being fit. Gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to our program. Wendell, I want to go with you first of all. The West Indies Cricket Board, are they concerned about the fact that so many of our players are not 100% fit, but are still playing? That's the thing. Are they concerned about that?
Good evening to you, Barry, first of all, and good evening to you, Ray. Yes, most certainly. I think everybody in West Indies cricket, selectors, the coaches, and even some of the players themselves are concerned about their health, certainly to carry them through a series. But one of the fundamental problems that from my perspective is the lack of the fitness trainers in the territorial teams, and I think that is where it needs to start from. What we need to see is in each of the territorial teams, which really is the catalyst for test match cricket, is that there should be a fuller complement of trainers assigned to each team, which will breed that type of culture. When you look at the Australian side, for instance, you know, the most of the players are fit. I don't think, and let me stress this, that I don't think that there has ever been an international sportsman that has gone out onto the field of play without a niggle.
So what do they have now? Who is in the side in terms of being able to train the guys from a fitness level? I know there's obviously the head coach, and then there's also there's also a trainer. What kind of training does that person do?
Well, what I can speak certainly from the Bennett King regime in terms of Bryce Kavanagh. All the players had programs in which to follow. However, what some of the major challenges were, that when the players then left the West Indies team, they went back into the respective territories. Not all of them had someone to supervise the programs and knew exactly what should have been carried out in terms of those programs. What I can speak of, obviously, is what Fidel would have done and what Tino would have done and someone like Corey Cullimore would have done. And observing them over the last 18 months, I would have known that their work schedule, and we talked about the fact that Fidel has now lasted a series for the first time in his 5 years of playing Test cricket. And one of the reasons for that is primarily because he is now fitter, he is stronger, he now understands his body a little better. And as a result of that, he now understands what is a niggle and what is an injury. So although we would have seen him limping over the last 5 days and certainly over that one-day game, he still continued to play through that, knowing that it was just a niggle and he could have played.
Now, Ray, what exactly is the problem with the human body? Yes, as professional athletes, you will expect that you're not going to always be fully fit. But like I said and pointed out, the fact of the matter is that the injuries don't seem to be healing. Only 10 months ago, players still having the same injuries. What is the problem with the fitness of the players and their bodies? Is it a case of they're being overworked in one particular area?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it could be a case of that. What happens sometimes, if you look at, when you think about the body, how it works, if you're injured, you have to heal. You have to give it time to heal. You have to you put your ice, your compression, your elevation, depending on what the injury is, you have to allow it to heal. And that comes from rest, and that comes from even diet. Diet helps you to repair and sleep. And so it's very important for players to realize this. I mean, like it's their job, and it's a sport. And if you don't take care of your injuries, then you're going to fail.
Now, when you look at the regime of the players, what would you recommend? Less training in weights, more training in cardio?
Well, you have to have both of them. Imagine you're cardiovascularly fit, but your muscles are weak. You feel it, you can go along, you're not tired, but your muscles would not allow you to go the distance, and vice versa. So you have to be fit in aerobically, and you also have to be fit anaerobically. A lot of the times with the injuries, or when you watch coaching, guys being coached, they're doing a lot of drills, they're running back and forth and doing feeling and stuff like that. But they're getting aerobically fit, but they need their muscles strengthening. They need to, like that fall, they need to be able to take